Yo, we talking about groceries on FBA. Yo, easy. Yeah. J to the O, the Mayos. Groceries on FBA. What you know about that? Step your game up, suck it.
Hey everybody, it's Sean Mayo here. We're going to walk through in Tactical Arbitrage all the settings menu, which once you're logged in, you can see it at the top right here, fourth one in currently. Under it says settings, you just click on it, it will bring you to the settings menu. The first and probably the most important option is which version of Amazon are you going to be comparing your data to. So currently you can do the UK version, which is amazon.co.uk, or Canada, amazon.ca. You're going to select the first, the one that is going to match what you need. Of course, for us, we're going to be comparing to amazon.com. Now, the second thing that you need, which is also very important, it cannot compare any data, and you cannot use Tactical Arbitrage without your AWS API Access Keys. And what these are what you get when you set up an Amazon affiliate account. So it's very easy. You just go to, if you haven't done this already, for any other reasons, you would just go to the affiliate program, which is affiliate-program.amazon.com, and you can get the links to all that just by clicking on the question mark here next to where it says main script. So the link is right here, and Alex Moss has been kind enough to also create a 20-minute YouTube video walking you through this process. It's very easy. You just fill out the information, click join now, fill out the information. It can be linked to your Amazon buyer account. None of this is going to be linked in any way to what you're doing as far as selling. It's only going to be pulling pricing data from Amazon when it's comparing the things that will be pulled live as you're doing it, so everyone has their own. So it's a very simple process. It's listed step by step right here, and we're not going to go through all of that, but once you get logged in, you can follow the directions here and just get your API access keys with the information provided, and you fill them in these blanks. Now, this area is optional, as it says, and it's not required. These are your MWS access keys, and this is what is linked to your seller account. And you only need these if you're interested in comparing to the merchant fulfilled total pricing feature, which will bring in the shipping costs along with the merchant fulfilled costs. This is the .com version, and this is the version for the UK. So again, if you don't need that information, which we don't, and you're not using it in the UK, you definitely don't need this. So if you're using it in the US, you use these. If you're going to do it in the UK, you use this, but neither one are required. The third one is your Walmart API key, and we've created a separate video for this. So if you just look at the one for doing Walmart APIs, then you can see how to set this up. It's very easy. It takes about 30 seconds to create it. You get your Walmart API key immediately, and this is only needed if you want to be searching at Walmart. If you use the Walmart website, it has a limit of 1,000 items per category that you look at, so that's going to be the limit if you don't use the API key version. The API key version will limit it to about 100,000 items a day, sometimes more. So it's actually 1,000 API calls, which usually equates to about 100,000 items. So you're probably not going to run out of searches. But again, it's optional and only needed if you're going to be doing the API version of the search. So if you go to Walmart, you can see there is a keys version and a regular version. So the keys version, you have to have the API keys because it's going to be searching the backend API. If you use the non-API version, the one that just says walmart.com, then you don't need that information. The next section is a Keepa API key. This is only if you're going to be using the Amazon Flips, which is this tab here, and we do have separate videos walking you through using that. And it's also not required, only if you're using Amazon Flips and you want to use your own Keepa key. Alex has paid for a rather large key for everyone to share. So if you don't use that and you want to use your own, there's a 7-day cache using his. So if you don't want to worry about the cache, you want to use your own key, get more searches and faster, then you can fill out your own API key, which you can buy from Keepa. You can get the key. You can get the pricing information here. I believe this is what Alex is paying for. You can get anything from 1 token a minute, which is about 44,000 per month. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it doesn't really take a whole lot of time to do 44,000 searches doing the flips. And you can use any of these that you'd like and upgrade as you need them. So to get more information on that, you can just go to keepa.com, click on the apps and the price data API, and you can sign up for it right there. The next option, which we find very helpful, is the notifications. So the first one is to send you an email notification. The second one is for SMS notifications. So this notifies you when an item has a search is finished. So when you're doing a product search or a search in the API, the Amazon Flips, then when it's completed, it's going to send you an email, or you can have it send you an SMS notification, send you a text message, and the last option is sound notification. So it's going to play a sound on your computer when the search is completed. Next is searching. Searching to include global user matching edits or search-only machine matching. So the second option, the machine matching, is if it's doing a UPC match or whatever kind of match, it's going to use whatever is found. Using the global user matching edits is a feature that Alex has implemented that allows people, if an item doesn't match Amazon, then they can update the ASIN, or select some other options to match those products. So it's a global user-ran, user-driven option that is letting other users fix listings that are bad. So of course we do use that. We support that quite a bit. So that's definitely a good option to have. A lot of the, as you can see in this list, a lot of things don't use UPC matching. Of course, UPC matching is the best one, but there's a current list of all of the domains. So if you look at this list, the UPC matching is of course the best, and then there's title matching, and then they've graded it on how they think the matching is going, you know, poor, good, average, above average, very good, whatever they think. So you know, of course the sites with the UPC matching are going to be the best, but you know, if they have title matching, they probably need a lot of help from that global database. Next is use Local Fba Calculations. Only works in the US right now. So what that's going to do is it's going to let Tactical Arbitrage calculate the profits and the payout, instead of connecting to Amazon each time, which is slow. It takes about a second each time it does it, so it's going to slow down your overall search. So it's going to let Tactical Arbitrage calculate based on all the information that they have how much the fees are going to be, instead of actually physically contacting Amazon and asking them. And then the search cache, you can go anywhere of using the cache from live only up to 5 days. So currently we're using a 1-day cache, and you can set that however you want. Of course, the sooner the cache, and especially with live, the slower it's going to be, because the more it's going to be having to pull that data directly from Amazon. Amazon Flips, this is set for 7 days no matter what, unless you're using your own API key. So if you enter your own API key, you can use a cache from live in 1 day up to 7 days. But if you are using Tactical Arbitrage's API key for Keepa, then it's going to be 7 days no matter what. This is your PayPal matches, or your PayPal address. And this would be to get refunds, or if you're participating in any of the games or challenges that are on Tactical Arbitrage, so they can pay you out. They can't pay you if they don't let you have it. Number of your matches from the previous month, number of your matches from this month, and this is how you'll view the data when you're using Tactical Arbitrage. You can show 100, 300, 500, 800, or 1,000 rows. Of course, you set how the rows are displayed, which you can see in our view data video. I'm not going to go through all of that here, but I would set it to the highest amount, because it's not going to show it all on one page. It's going to be however you set it. But anything higher than that, you won't be able to display it at all. You'll have to download the file to look at it. And the last option is show number of lines of view data by default. So you can set it to 10, 25, 50, or 100. And then, of course, click Save when you're done. And that's all there is to the settings.